So yeah, living with vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. As many of you know, that not many people know about it, and that's what we're trying to do, is raise awareness about it, and that's why I've got thoroughly involved with a charity with Jared at Annabelle's Challenge to raise as much awareness as possible. It's like I said in there, it's not the journey that I chose, but it's the one that's made me who I am. So about me, because this is about me. Well, you'll see he's moving around as well, because I cannot sit still. Right, so I am 29. I know I look younger. I've started a bounce castle business, so children's entertainment, 2 years ago, which is going fantastic. This is my dog, Ziggy. That's a family dog. My cat. I didn't have time to put on my other cat because I came home 2 nights ago and my wife decided to rescue one. So I haven't had time to put that one on. I love a curry. My main job is working with people with learning disabilities. So I support adults with various disabilities, which is very, very rewarding. There's me 2 boys. So there's Alfred, Alfred on the left, and Arthur on the right. 2 very cheeky boys. I mean, we'll put the Christmas tree up 3 days ago now, and it's probably been over more times as it's been up. And there's my wife, the backbone of the family. I think without her, like none of this would be possible, really, to give me the strength and courage to stand up here today, the journey that I've been on. Yeah, so big shout out to my wife. So just to go on as well, I've used photos because I just love the way that it's captured a moment that's then gone. You know, you've got that moment forever, really. So it's great to look back on them. If this wants to work. There we go. So what I really want to highlight is my life before the diagnosis, kind of during when I first got diagnosed, and then what life is like now. So living with, now I know I've got vascular Ehlers-Danlos. I was probably doing a lot of things that I shouldn't be doing, like boxing stage of 12. That's a no-go. Ran marathons, half marathons. That was me enjoying myself at my wedding with tops off. Dancing around, quite highly active. Shouldn't have been doing that. Enjoying myself with the boys, running again, boxing again, running. That was me as a kid. That I wanted to highlight that photo actually, because that's just when life is just so innocent, isn't it? You know, like you don't know where it's going to go. Top right corner. I definitely shouldn't have been doing this. I climbed 3 mountains in 24 hours, so like the tallest 3 peaks in the UK. There's me lifting weights. I definitely shouldn't be doing that. And there's me 2 boys. I enjoy swimming with them, which is obviously recommended now. So it's, yeah, that's kind of my life, doing things I shouldn't be doing. So how and what happened when I first got diagnosed? So this is me. This is literally 5 minutes before I got the phone call about the diagnosis. Pretty happy. I'm literally waiting. I was at work. The next day I was flying to Cyprus. Get the phone call literally 5 minutes after that photo was taken. And just to highlight as well, after I got diagnosed, I was straight on the phone to Jared within 20 minutes from Annabelle's Challenge. And the support that I got, we're just having a chat about anything, weren't we? Yeah. We talked about, obviously, the diagnosis initially. And then he sent across a Cypriot, what's it called? translating document, basically if an emergency was to happen. So the support from Annabelle's Challenge was there immediately, which is great. So this was supposed to be, well, going away from my brother's wedding, and it's supposed to be like a happy week, but me and my wife and my child, the other one was asleep, spent most nights on there, and to be honest, it was such a tough time because we just sat there, spoke about life, spoke about where we wanted to go, reminiscing. So I mean, the pool was probably filled with my tears, to be honest, but it was quite a tough time. And while I was on holiday, this became apparent. So obviously doing your research, you're Googling. There's something like you can see if someone's got a diagnosis more than others that haven't. And it became very apparent looking at my boy. You might not see it, but looking at my boy, Alfred, we're seeing a lot of resemblance, and it turns out he does have it. So yeah, we spent a full holiday. I was just looking at him, just constantly. But I mean, he doesn't have a clue. He's just having a smile on his face, and you know that it really resembled of what I should be looking for in life. So yeah, after. So this is kind of when we got straight on the phone to Jared again. I think as a parent, because we've got no control over the diagnosis, I got involved straight away with the charity. Started up a support group in the Northeast, which has been pretty successful so far. It was just a great way of me feeling in control of something. It's gaining control of something, and I think helping others and helping other families going through similar issues, it gives me a lot of relief. I've raising money next year, so I've organised a charity ball for next year, hopefully to raise. So we've done a campaign not so long ago when we doubled the money for the big give. So at the minute it's currently standing at £9,000, but I want to achieve 15. But this is probably the bit where I'm gonna kind of struggle with. So future birthdays, I don't know how I feel about them at the moment. I'm trying not to think about it. I mean, Alfred is 2 in December. And it's going to be, it's not just about Alfred, it's about the sibling, like we've expressed before. It's how do I explain to Arthur that his brother is a little bit more delicate, because at the minute, Arthur just loves to run over and rugby tackle him, and I just can't be, I can't be having it. But yeah, the two beautiful boys, and I think that is going to be hard to try and have them chats, but that's where the support of Annabelle's Challenge come in, and they're going to support her with the chats, with school talks when Alfred does go to nursery, and also trying to get that across to Arthur as well. But yeah, so they look innocent, but they're not. Just a quick touch on the Sheffield service as well. I know that other people are maybe not as lucky to have this specialised service, but I just want to highlight it. So a couple of weeks ago, I had my own transition in the hospital with severe pain on my right-hand side. Went at 0 to 10 within, I couldn't explain it, but the Sheffield team contacted them enough within seconds of us being there. They were on the phone, getting in touch with the consultants straight away. They kept us in overnight, which led to staying another night for another CT. And they found something on my lung, but I'm not going to that because I didn't want to cry. But without them, they probably wouldn't have found it, and they wouldn't have pushed it. They wouldn't have, because I did feel like I was just getting fobbed off. So without that specialised service, I think I would still be unaware of what's going on. So, come on. Quick touch on, quick highlight of the fundraising that I've done. So I first started fundraising for my sister that got diagnosed with MS at the age of 14. So I was classed as a young carer since the age of 10. So since I think it was 2017 I started, and since then I've raised 98,000. So by my 30th birthday in May, I want to achieve 100, which I'm sure that we can do. And from now on in, all my money is going to Annabelle's challenge. But so just a quick highlight. So I lost my friends to 3 years ago now. Paul, and I had to get him back from Spain, so I had to raise £20,000 to get him home. And it was a pretty difficult time because I was transitioning into fatherhood as well. Done loads of fundraising for my boxing club, and the Brits Heart Foundation. And to be honest, I'll probably end up nipping into yours as well and nipping into everywhere because they just all touch your hearts, you know. Like we're kind of all going through the same thing. And so this bit, I am probably going to struggle, but just bear with us, okay? So. The way I've been able to channel my emotion, just my thought processes around things, is to put pen to paper, and I've ended up writing a poem, and it's amazing. This is going to be the first time it's been open to the public, and I do want to make it like public on social media afterwards. So yeah, if I cry, you know why. So it's a letter to VEDS. Dear VEDS, oh VEDS, you crept in so silently, unseen, a shadow lurking deep beneath my skin. I lived as though I had no cause to fear, fit, strong, alive, with dreams held dear. I run through life with joy and pride, boxed since 12 with fire inside. Half marathons, adventures with friends, not knowing how the story ends. And while I danced with health and might, you waited hidden out of sight. Each push, each sprint, each daring feat, a silent gamble with your deceit. 3 months we stood in fear's cold grip, a family lost in sinking ships. The days dragged by, the silence loud, till tests confirmed you in the crowd. Since then, you've taken far too much, stolen joys and gentle touch. The memories we might have made, now ghosts that haunt and slowly fade. But worse than all, you've done to me. You've claimed my boy so cruelly. But why him? He's pure, he's small, he's kind. You've shattered peace and robbed our minds. A stumble now, a fall, a game, could end in tears and whispered names. You make each outing edged with dread, each hug a prayer, each laugh a thread. But let me make one thing quite clear. You are not the victor here. With Annabelle's challenge by our side, and Sheffield's strength and heartfelt pride, we fight you now with all our might, with science, love, and burning light. You may have marked us with your scar, but we know exactly who you are. Thank you.